So, I've seen these story time videos going around, and I want to do some. I've got some written down that I'm gonna do. And I thought, since it's Halloween, I wanted to do like a scary one. But we've been out already, and we're in the middle of nowhere now, so this is a perfect setting for a scary story. But I'm drunk, so like most of my scary stories are kind of serious. Maybe not, but kind of serious. So I thought I'd do a funny, scary one. um, So yeah, enough justification. So basically, I'll just start saying it. Tell me if you want more story times. Thumbs up. So I drink anyway. Oh, and this also like doubles as a drinking with the right episode too. Since I'm drinking rum, just so you know. So basically, so um, basically, I've seen enough dead bodies to last a lifetime, and this time that I found a dead body was so embarrassing because I used to shop in Leeds often, and I was walking up like the Leeds main street where all the shops are. There's like hundreds of people, and there's like benches every so often, and it was cold. And there was a man was in like his 50s, and he had like a crutch, and he was on the bench, and he looked to be asleep. I walked past him, like looking at him, thinking, I hope this guy's okay. I just kept on walking, and then it just kept playing on my conscience that I walked back around and saw him still there in the same position. I sat down next to him on the bench, and I started prodding him. Well, first I said, "Excuse me." He didn't respond, so I started prodding the guy like quite hard, like gentle and then harder. I said, "Excuse me," and then I started shaking the guy. It was just like this. It wouldn't wake up, so I thought, "Yeah, this guy's dead." So I phoned the ambulance. They answered, "Emergency service, how can I help you?" Whatever they said. This was a long time ago. Um, and I said, like, the thing is, you have to understand, I was a completely different person back then. Like, now, if I found a dead person, I'd be much more affected than I was back then. I'd be like, oh my god, please hurry up, someone has died. Please hurry up. But back then, I was just so calm about everything. I literally, and I feel so bad about this to this day. I would never do this now, make this clear. But I picked, they answered the phone. They said, how can I help you or whatever. I said, yeah, someone's died. And they said, okay, where are you? And I'm like, I told them where I was and stuff. I can't really remember how the conversation went, but basically I said, someone's died, but it sounded like I did not care, even though I did deep inside. But I was just so indifferent to it. And they're saying, well, where is it? Blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, there's this guy sat next to me. He's just dead, sat on a bench with a crutch in Leeds Main Street or something. And they were asking like details and stuff, there's phone numbers, stuff like that. And they asked something, and I turned on the phone. The guy was looking at me with a face mixture of shock and like he was hurt, and he looked so shocked, like staring at me, and I was like, "Oh, never mind, it's woke up." I hung up the phone, stood up, and just walked really fast away up the main street. I felt so bad about this ever since. And when I walked up the main street, there's these guys who sell big issues, and it's like homeless people who sell magazines as a like as an income. Um, so and I always used to buy one of them, and I was friends with them. And the big issue guy, I was like, "Do you want a big issue?" And I was just in shock. I went, "Oh yeah." I caught when I stood next to him. He said, "Are you alright?" I'm like, "Yeah, do you know the ambulance down there?" Because there's an ambulance pulling up. I said, "I just phoned that." It was like, "Really? What's wrong?" I said, "Well, I thought there was a dead guy." And he wasn't dead. He was asleep. And he saw me, and he was trying to calm me down, saying, "Don't worry, you did the right thing. Phoning the ambulance. He didn't know if he was alive or dead." And ever since, I felt so bad about that because the guy, I don't know if he was awake all the time, like me poking him, thinking there's a crazy person just pretending to be asleep. And if he was, he heard me sound so indifferent that his life was gone. I'm never gonna forgive myself for that. So if you do ever find a dead person, sound panicked in case they're not dead. Because the thing is, and this title, if I've titled this saying I found a dead guy on a bench, funny or whatever, I'm not lying because I have found a dead guy on a bench before in a park. But that's not interesting. I was walking through the park on my way to a bus stop and there was a dead guy on a bench. I phoned an ambulance and left. And so that's not really interesting. But this one was funny in a sad way and interesting. So I hope you like that story. Happy Halloween, happy Halloween to everyone. I'm dressed just the same as every year. I'm in the middle of nowhere. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've ever found a dead body or your most embarrassing death experience. Happy Halloween. Until next time. Bye bye. You can't.
Yeah.
Tell me I look okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So, this is Chucky. I hate this costume. Is the angle okay?
I think so.
Huh?
Hmm?
So, where do I start? No. Whoa!
Oops.
I'm in the car.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
I don't have cars.
You don't have gas. You have common sense.
Goodbye. Good boy.
Don't trap your foot in it.
Okay.
What did you say?
Okay.
Oh my god. If we went to the town and started filming everyone, would probably just start driving off and crashing into everything.
Hello, what are you doing now? Oi, what are you doing with that? You play with it. Boil, toil and travel, fire, burn and cold from above. Boil, toil and travel, soldiers turn this way home.
The phone.
Fire, boil, toil and travel.